Conservative, I would probably say that my Twitter is a better place to discuss the pitfalls of corporate personhood. But I will simply say, as far as the Osho goes, no one on the Couch of Infinite Size is that big of a fan of corporation. But that's why we're chilling here, so we can not worry about them for a little while, you know? Fuck a corporation. I mean, some corporations are dope. I like full screen. That's a corporation I like. I'm a full screen partner. I like Game Fan Shop because they do the whole Steam key thing, but they go out of their way to stay legit as possible about it. Unlike some others that I will not mention, which is why I'm partnered with them. Otherwise, I wouldn't be. I can't. The company is called Bordoon, I think, or something like that. They make like coffee. They make, coffee apparatuses. We had a French press and a part on it broke, and Nicole Bean Chan, Nicole, my girlfriend, was tripping because she thought we were going to get a whole new French press. So I was like, why don't you just contact them and let them know what happened? And they sent us a replacement part that broke, which was originally made of plastic, and the replacement they sent was made of metal. And I guess they'd repaired the flaw in future versions of the French press we had. So sometimes a corporation will surprise you by being cool. Conservative, your teacher came out for a minute. Are you a teacher, or are you talking about like a teacher you have came out? You have like a poli-sci professor who's like railing about corporate personhood on the daily. This thing is called what? The Rock Striker? I think it should be called the Head Smusher. Pringles? Y'all are making me hungry. Which Osho viewer lives in San Diego is going to bring me some snacks? I gotta perfect not taking damage in those trade-offs. You're 250 in queue, so check me soon. Okay, I'll check soon. I actually don't have... I'll beam back to my ship. I've gone pretty far, but I'll beam back to my ship here shortly and check my queue status, because it might crash my game when I alt-tab. Is there a... I wonder if there's a craftable, like, teleportation beacon where you can set where you'll teleport to on the planet. That'd be cool. Sriracha flavored Pringles? That sounds amazing. Cinnamon and sugar Pringles sound good too. It tastes like a churro. Food chat. You know you're in a stoner channel when the theme of the channel is everyone chills on a couch of infinite size, and food chat happens at least once per stream. We're not like an overtly stoner channel, you know, there are much more overtly stoner channels. We're kind of the sophisticated secret stoner channel. But still definitively in that realm. Hey, buddy. That Starfield is pretty beautiful in the background though. Yeah man, do a hop. One more. Ooh, timed that one well. Cast iron mac and cheese? Ooh, I can't click on that link right now, but... Just the sound of cast iron mac and cheese sounds delicious. Nicole and I go like to go camping and hiking a lot, so we like to learn new dishes to make in the cast iron over the fire. Mac and cheese would be great. My favorite one we've done so far is spam and eggs, and we cooked sourdough toast in the same pan and then put it all together. It was really good. I'm out of band-aids, so I gotta make some. That was pretty ninjutsu. Recipe pinned, nice. Yo, Bean, don't we have a box of mac and cheese, though? Maybe I'm just, you know, dreaming. But I thought we did. Bean and I, unfortunately, endeavor to eat healthy, like, as much as we can. So we don't really keep stuff like mac and cheese and that type of thing around, because we're idiots. Ah! I want to at least find like one new cavern. I didn't realize I'd gone so far to the right here. Damn! That thing hurt. I think it hit me like 3 times in a row. And I don't think that thing's destroyable either. Ow, fuck. No, no, no! Definitely gotta use my bow on those guys. Come here. Gimme, gimme. I can make a better bow. Trying to play games with me, little guy? Right. Fuck out of here. You know, I think I have a med kit in my inventory. I've never used it. Is this 100% health right off the bat? No, it's an insta heal instead of a heal over time. Okay. Good to know. I only have one more though, so I'm gonna save it. You're on a food budget, conservative cat, so you can't get bacon? Well, dude, just go outside and punch a pig until it dies, and then it drops bacon. Duh. I believe the most accurate description I have ever heard of bacon is meat candy. Would you guys agree? Bacon is meat candy. Da-da-da. Sorry, I clicked outside of the window. Did you see that guy murder that innocent little blue dude? Buddy, I tell you what, you ain't had bacon till you strip the rashers off the dead hog yourself. Then they taste better. Your mom's was almost killed by a boar last year? Yeah, dude, you should hunt it down and murder it and eat it. Consume its spirit. I fully support that endeavor. Duker 1909, thanks for following, dude. That puts us one closer to the 1,000 follower Chivo that unlocks the 1 million hour marathon. 12-hour marathon. Thanks, man. Big ups. A 1 million hour marathon, that'd be ridiculous. 12 is where I'm gonna start. I think 12 would be a good starting place for me. This is a planet of some girth. You think I've circumnavigated? Have I? Maybe I have. I think I have. Alright then, let's get the fuck out of here. I am just gonna have to dig straight down to get my core fragments. That's okay. That's okay. So let me drop off some goodies real quick here before my game crashes. Keep those on me. I agree. I think I've circumnavigated, so I think the next phase here is going to be to use my advanced technology here to dig a shaft straight down and find some fucking core fragments and get off this rock. In the meantime, though, I'm going to save and quit and take a look at where I'm at in the ArcheAge queue. Please? I'm queue position 13, motherfuckers! $13. Alright, that's awesome. Okay. Pretty picky about eating pork, it's not very clean. That is very true, man. You have your 308 rifle at your mom's place. Man, if your mom knows how to shoot a 308, that's awesome. You must have a strong collarbone. Gork, I do need to increase my stair technology, that's true. Alright dudes, that means it's going to be ArcheAge time here in a minute. But I'm going to take a break while this queue winds down. I got to go potty. I'm going to get nice and comfortable before we switch gears to ArcheAge. I'm position 11 right now. Yo, peace out, Moose, man. I put all the broadcasts on YouTube, and they're also on Twitch. So if you miss one due to a weekday or whatever, you can always check it out. Alright. We're going to take a break. I recommend you get up, move around, get the blood flowing, refill your beverage, adult or otherwise, and possibly engage in anything else that your state deems legal for you to enjoy yourself. I'm gonna get a bit of fresh air, stand up, move around, make sure I have a beverage, get cozy, get comfy. And then after the break, we'll be chilling on ArcheAge. I'll talk to you guys about the guild, leveling up a dagger spell, answering questions about the game. You know how we do. So stay cozy on the couch from Infinite Size. The Osho will return in just a little bit. Yo, what's good? It is the O show. Thanks for chilling during the break. I had to grab a quick bite to eat. But now I should be good to go for a while here. The lovely Bean Chan being top stream waifu North America as usual. Prepared a couple delicious little snacks for me to enjoy later on, so big ups to Bean as usual. I did get into the server. Excuse me, guys. My sinuses are a little mad, but we'll make it. I saw Mr. Gork and Steak crying in the chat that they couldn't change their resolution. In the client, I think even from the server select screen, should be able to go down here to options, and then under screen. But you may not be able to see this options button until you actually load into the server. I don't know. Alright, so let's hop on here. I have my leveling jams on. Just let me know if the music's too loud. Welcome back, Negative Luck. What's good, man? Yeah. Have a seat on the infinite couch. You have found your way to the O planet. Alright, Mr. Gorick. You probably gotta load up to get that button. But real talk, like, you should post on the forums that that's a thing, and they'll fix it. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, my Twitch chat doesn't link directly up to the Tryon bug reporting system, but as you can see, we got our guild going on Ollo. The server I'm on is Ollo, O-L-L-O. And our guild is called the Ollominati. A brilliant idea by the young Steak Wonder. I'm leveling up a dagger spell. It's a combination of the sorcery, shadowplay, and witchcraft trees. Yeah. That's about it. We're going to be taking it easy. I'll be answering y'all's questions, if you have any. And if you're on Ollo, if you're playing ArcheAge, I'd love to get you into the guild. Mazo Ponku can do the same thing for you in the chat. I should actually mod you in the chat for real if you're gonna be the GM. I might as well. Remind me later, dude. I'll give you a blade. I'll equip you. Now, ArcheAge does have the best guild panel shortcut in an MMO ever. Shift T. Because when I'm thinking I'm gonna go to the guild panel, the first thing that pops into my mind is Shift T. So they did a good job there. But yeah, there's our guild. So far, pretty small, but I'd like to get larger. That's Geop actually. Geop hype. Yeah, and I think we might kick things off tonight doing a trade pack, so I can teach you guys about that, and I can get my donkey quest going here. I believe that Flan the lovely gentleman that he is sent me some grapes, so let me go get those. You know what though, real quick, I don't know if I'm my leveling mix has some intense stuff in it. Like, I think I need to take out the Chrono Symphonic for now. I don't know. I really like this Armored Core album, so I'm probably going to listen to it for a little while. It's not that long, so we might repeat some songs. I'm sorry. Alright, anyway. You gotta have the appropriate jams, dude. Real talk. Yo, where's the... There it is. This owl orb is the mailbox. Look at that adorable thing. That is too fucking cute. Look how polite Flawn is. Best guild master in North America. Alright, got my grapes. I have some chickens I need to harvest. As well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm struggling to find some good music to put in the background for ArcheAge. I tell you what, I know I'm being a bitch about the music right now, but I mentioned to y'all that I was gonna play the in-game music a little bit at some point, and now seems like a good time. I'll put it on kind of low so it's chill. There we go. So it actually has really good in-game music. I think I wanted it at 5. I think 5 was good. That's what we'll do. We'll also showcase the in-game music for ArcheAge, which is some really good music for a Korean MMO. Especially the battle music. Alright. So what I'm working on right now is this trade pack. Souls Reed dried food. To make it, I need trim meat, which can be beef, chicken, whatever. And I need some grapes. Fortunately, Fawn hooked me up with the grapes. So I just need to harvest my chickens here. So they're not thriving right now. I think I need to feed them real quick so they're thriving before I harvest them, so that they give me more meat. Are some of them thriving? No, some of them are actually hungry. I haven't been able to log in for a while, so let's feed him real quick before we harvest them. That way we get a better return. Fortunately, last night I think it was, I did a big crop of barleys, and Flawn has tons of ground grain too. So I'm gonna grab some grain out of the bank and feed my chickens. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna salute Turd. Excellent name, sir. Excellent name. Alright. Give me the ground grain, please, sir. Thank you. So isn't this like a sick little guitar jam while you're getting some work done? You feel me? While you're running into walls, you feel me? Okay, hello chickens. Now I say hello little chicken, and I can either butcher it or feed it. I'm gonna feed it. Alright. And now if I look at it, it's a thriving hen, okay? So I want to make all these into thriving hens. Take a look at the feeding animation. Reach down and hand it a little grain, you know? There you go. It's nice too that they have a pretty obvious visual effect when they're thriving. This is some of the intense action-packed gameplay. This is probably the most intense, hardcore, adrenaline-pumping part of the game I've experienced. So this hen's hungry, so I'm probably going to defeat it twice. Notorious, you hope these chickens are antibiotic-free. They have not taken any antibiotics. They're clearly free-range, all organic, natural, 100%, guaranteed Devo chicken. Would I lie to you? Though, ironically enough, there's a big stream called Serious Gaming here in San Diego, and I went to their stream, like, in real life, because the streamer was bitching that he forgot to bring hot dogs to the beach. And I live at the beach, so I brought him some hot dogs, but they were all natural, organic chicken hot dogs, and he got sick from them. I was fine, though, so I think he's just allergic to real food. Alright, so all these hens are thriving. You can see it gives me a tooltip that says they're thriving as well, as they have the little leaves above their head, looks like. I think it's like maple leaves, flower petals. They're thriving. So now I can either gather eggs from them, but I don't need eggs right now, I need chicken meat. So we're going to be butchering them. Okay. So here's the butchering animation. R.I.P. hens. Ooh. Bean loves the fact that your character kind of tries to sneak up on the animal. He like holds the cleaver behind his back for a moment, and then he like springs on him. I think that's pretty slick too. He's like, nothing's going on here, little chicken. Motherfucker! It's amazing. That alone is worth installing ArcheAge for, in my opinion. Now, this is costing me 10 labor apiece. So I'm going to be pretty low on labor when I harvest all these. I might even have to do some leveling to get enough labor back up to craft the trade pack, but that's fine. The stream crashed? The stream didn't crash on my end. Yo, look, we got a guildie in the house. Fabulius. I think that's bacon. I think Fabulius is bacon, man. But no, I'm good on the stream on my end, so it must have been your internet stakey. Hope you guys are having a chill Wednesday evening here on the couch of infinite size at the O Show. The rest of the stream is going to be hanging out, leveling in ArcheAge. If you're curious about the build I'm leveling, or the game itself, or even want to check out the graphics tweaks that I have installed to make it look so beautiful, you can run the ArcheAge command in chat. Otherwise, just kick back, stay cozy on the couch, and learn about ArcheAge. Come join us in the Ollominati on Ollo. That's the server we're on, Ollo. I didn't put what server we're on in the title because I figure by the guild name, if you're somewhat familiar with the game, you'll get it. You feel me? Though maybe I should put the server title. I don't know. What? You have a picture of me from that stream? Wow. I'm actually gonna click that link real quick while I butcher these chickens. Hang on, I'm opening this link. Ah! Yeah, let me put that on stream real fast. Will this work? Hmm? 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 Hang on one second. I'm seeing the easiest way to show this to you guys. Probably be monitor capture. Yeah, look at this. It's a me. How do you zoom on Chrome? Is it Shift Plus? I don't know. Control scroll. There we go. It's me! That's funny that you have that. That was from Serious Gaming. Twitch.tv/Serious Gaming. They have a beach stream pretty regularly, and I didn't crash it. He invited me. Yeah. Speaking of seeing Deva, though, once I have enough gold coins saved up to get a webcam, I'm gonna do a face cam like the whole time stream as one of the Chivo rewards. I've decided. I'll probably do face cam during the breaks as well, but I'm gonna do a reward stream that'll be all face cam. I think that'll be cool. Do you have another crafting quest for me? I thought I had. Hang on, let me talk to this person.
You'll get more meat from fully grown ducks.
Okay, I got a duck raising quest too. Nice. So I have like 126 labor. If I remember correctly, it's going to cost me 60 labor to craft the actual trade pack. So let's take a look here. I harvested my chickens, okay? So if you take a look at my inventory, I have 57 chicken meat, alright? Now, what I'm crafting for this quest is this dried food trade pack. So if I take a look, I need trim meat, which is actually crafted from chicken, right? To do it, I need a blue salt knife. Blue salt means trade, basically. If you see blue salt, the Blue Salt Brotherhood are the merchant guild in ArcheAge. So basically, I need to buy a blue salt knife, and I'll be able to turn that chicken meat into trim meat and make this trade pack. So let's go for it. Let's do it. I'm looking for a general merchant. I think the closest one is over here by the inn. I didn't check to see how many I need, so let's see if I can get away with just one. Alright, I got 38. I need 100 for the recipe. $50 for the recipe. So I need to probably get away with one more salt knife. When you have the knife in your inventory, you just go to your chicken, and right click it, you can see it says requirements 10 items of the same type. So 10 chicken meat and 1 blue salt knife will turn into 38 trim meats. It also costs 5 of your labor pool. So we'll do one more time. Bam, we got enough trim meat and we have enough grapes in our inventory. So the unique thing about trade packs is you have to actually visit a specific crafting station in order to make them. And I just had a client crash. Nobody freak out. Tryon has a thing built in where if your client crashes, you have a 10-minute grace period to log back in and skip the queue. So we're cool. We're cool. Notorious, my Souls Reed dried meats are of the highest quality. I use only the juiciest, most plump grapes. And I use artisanal, heirloom, organic, free range, all natural hens. You guys are gonna puke seeing me click the Ollo and connect and it just goes right in. Look at that. Yep, you know. No big deal. Yeah, one of my neighbors is grilling. I can smell it. Give me the grilled meats. I guarantee everyone on the Infinite Couch right now is so salty. They're like, you motherfucker, logging right in like a bastard. I know. I know. Okay. So the next step here, it's good. I do actually have enough labor. In making this trade pack is heading over here to Salisbury. And I'll show you guys on the map real quick. So I'm in Liliet Hills. I need to head to Salisbury right here to create this trade pack. Once I do, then I need to take it to Gwenawyd Forest. But it makes you very slow, so you have to like ride a wagon or have a trade mount like a donkey or figure something out to take it there. You'll get a gold reward. Excuse me. There are a couple little details about it, like if you sell one on the auction house or something and someone else sells it, you get 80% of the, 20% of the profit. And the farther you take a trade pack, the more you'll get. So if we took it like all the way to this other continent, we'd get more. Took it all the way to this other continent, even more. Etc. and so forth. But right now I'm just doing it for the Blue Salt Brotherhood quest line. Because eventually that's going to lead to my first trade mount, or easy to get trade mount, a donkey. And everybody loves donkeys. So now my goal is to head over here to Salisbury Peninsula to create this trade pack. I'm gonna try moving his health bar. There's a bug in the client where it keeps sticking your pet's health bar back in the original location when you resummon them. We'll try it and see what happens. My target bar is still in the right place though. Okay, everything else is good to go. Lovely, lovely. Well, I hope you guys are having a nice evening. The night's kind of cooling off some. It's still kind of muggy and humid, but I'll take what I can get now during this heat wave, so it's starting to feel pretty good. That protein bar, I can feel the energy entering my body. Feeling better there, too. I think I forgot that I turned the music on. Have some jams here. Your mount levels up as well. It unlocks abilities. It has gear, as you can see. Mine has armor. Wow. I can already tell this MMO Legion guild is going to be pretty big. Gin and lime all of a sudden, like a gin and tonic? That sounds delicious. Gatsby, yeah, it's because I'm streaming. I get preference, you're right. There was a dude in chat last night saying that. I was like, yep, my huge, gigantic, top tier Twitch stream. That's why they let me in. Not because I do since like 11 in the morning. Steak, the UI I can confirm is definitely not worse than in the beta. Mostly because it actually remembers the position of things at all, instead of resetting every time you log out and log back in. Color Me Black, you do raise a good point. There are always guilds that just invite everybody. It's true. I mean, we'll be pretty open. Honestly, the guild is going to be mostly tied to the channel, but we're down to invite people from the game too. It's really up to Flan, man. He's kind of the guild master. I'm just the seductive voice. That's my role in the guild is seductive voice, man. I'm real happy to see so many of you guys chilling with the OSHA being scheduled like it is now. I went back and forth a lot on deciding what schedule to actually have, and I think the live by 5 Pacific and going till 10 p.m. sometimes later, kind of the best for me. So hopefully it works out for y'all. Seems to be working for some people. Cool, there's a daily from this Nui priestess, the goddess of death. Pretty easy one, just talk to the priestess. Thanks for the Gilda Star. Gilda Stars are a currency, probably the best currency in the game. They're the only thing that these interdimensional blue lizard dudes with high technology are interested in, called the Daru. They like Gilda Stars, so you can trade them Gilda Stars for crafting recipes. And Gilda Stars are like the ancient currency that's on this continent, this land. As far as I know, it was here when all the players arrived. And I'm not really like reading the quests, you know, because I've done these quests several times already, so I know them pretty well. But I have decided that whenever I hit level 50 on a character, if I can, we're gonna like chill and watch the cinematics for that race in order. As like a little celebration. Helvetica, that's a pretty cool character name. Like that. Just making sure I got all the little quests around here real quick. Alright, let's test if the bug is fixed with the pet bar. Nah. So I'm just going to leave it there. I know it's going to be currently overlapped by my target bar, but I know that eventually it's going to live down here once the UI bug is fixed. So I'm not going to stress about it for now. I am loving the schedule though. It allows me to produce 20 hours of content per week. Once I get partnered with Twitch, I'm gonna increase that to 25 hours of content per week. I plan on adding another day, so it'll be 5 days a week, 100 hours of content a month. That's really the only way, being a Twitch partner, which, you know, that's what we're shooting for. I'm gonna make it. That's why I say when, not if. That's the only way I would feel not terrible. People paying $5 a month would be if I made like 100 hours of shit a month. So this is player housing. These are player gardens and stuff. I've seen a lot of the scarecrow gardens, but this is the first time I've seen this guy. That's Pumpkin Dude. This is badass. Growing some shrooms here. Mazo, Ponku, and Twitch, or Flan, the guildmaster, he has some property we'll be able to check out later on. And I will be subscribing to the game when I have the spare cash. And that allows you to own property, so we should have some good properties going on. You can share properties with family members in the game. Like you can set people as family members. So hopefully, even if you aren't able to subscribe, we'll be able to help you be able to have some access to land. So the specialty crafting things, as far as I know, always look like this. Very fancy. And you have to use them to craft the trade pack. So we're going to go ahead and we got plenty of labor, we can do it. So we're going to craft this trade pack. You notice we got the mats. The one thing we're missing is the quality certificate. It's essentially like buying a tax stamp. And again, it can be purchased from the general merchant. Alright, awesome. And is there a warehouse, dude? Yep. Alright, let me drop off a few things real quick. I don't need that. Or that. Or that. So you head over here. And you craft your trade pack. And it does cost 60 labor. It's going to make this trade pack Soul's Re-Dried Food. That's up there if you want to read it. But essentially, if you drop it, it'll disappear in 6 days. Anyone else can pick it up and steal it. You have to be level 9 or higher to do a trade pack. You get your money 22 hours after you sell it. So you sell it, and then you got to wait. If you just sell the trade pack and someone else moves it, you get 20% of the profit. However, when you're carrying this thing, you cannot teleport, right? You can't use your book of teleport to just jump right there. And you move slow as fuck. Even if you're on your mount, unless you're on a specialty trade mount. Oh, Flan, you actually say you shared your land with the whole guild. That's awesome. Well, that's convenient. Look at this fucking chicken army right here. So my goal is to take this dried food to the elf capital, Memoria, in Guayanan Forest, right? Now there's a couple ways to do that. The fastest I've found is to actually take a look here. Take the airship, which is over here in Crescent Throne. I think. Yeah, airship conductor. However, walking there might take a minute, so I'm going to check and see if the carriage is operating, and then if it's not, I'm just going to hoof it, and if I can catch a carriage headed to Crescent Throne, I will, otherwise I'll just walk. I don't think getting on my mount helps, but I'll try that too. Get out here to the road. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother with the carriage conductor. I'm just gonna walk. So as you can see, trade packs hella slow. Once you get ships and that type of thing, you can start carrying lots and lots of trade packs at the same time. You know, this is probably an important key to know in this game. Let's take a look real quick. Keybind. Control. Numlock. Alright. What's up, Arjun? Welcome back, man. Conservative cat ass. How does labor work? Labor. Here's my labor pool. You have a cap of 2,000. I think it's 5,000 if you're a subscriber. If you're a non-subscriber, you get 5 labor every 5 minutes while you're logged in. And you get, oh, you know what? I forgot. You can actually dash when you're carrying a trade pack. I'll show you guys that. If you're a subscriber, you get more labor, and you also get labor while you're logged out, plus your cap increases to 5,000. Labor is used anytime you do anything related to crafting, whether it's gathering materials, actually crafting objects, yada yada yada. You even use it to open up coin purses that you find off enemies, and it levels up your larceny skill. What I'm showing you right now is every character can double tap W and dash and trade your mana pool for speed. It even works if you're carrying a trade pack. So this is a kind of an interesting way to trade mana for a little extra speed when you're carrying your trade pack, but it truly doesn't make that much of a difference. The other thing that Flan is talking about, or sorry, not Flan, Fabulia said that, and Festivore mentioned drop back. It's an awesome ability. I have it. Hopefully it doesn't make me drop the trade pack. You do a backflip like that, and it respawns every 11 seconds. So, I mean, every 11 seconds you can do a little backflip and maybe get there a little faster. I don't know. Seems pretty labor intensive though. But it is kind of funny to just randomly do a backflip here. So we're just enjoying a walk here to Crescent Throne, where we'll load this onto an airship and then head back across the Liliate Hills to the Guayanid Forest and deliver it to this red thing here in Memoria. Got a little traveling. But that's cool. It's a good time to relax on the couch of Infinite Side. Ask any questions you have about ArcheAge or the stream in general, or me, or quantum physics, or the best way to slow cook barbecue pork, or really whatever. This is the game on the maximum graphical settings possible, including additional graphical settings enabled by NVIDIA control panel. But I am only using 2x post-process anti-aliasing so I can keep high frames per second for PvP battles. I am running some graphical tweaks that you can get a link to if you run ArcheAge. Those are courtesy of We Are the Romantics, another really good group of streamers. And they're all I&I tweaks. Alex asks, how easy or costly is it to switch out skills? I don't want to miss this quest, I'm sorry. I walked right by it. It's pretty easy. As far as costly, I don't know. But you can switch them out really in any town at any time. You do have to level them independently, so it's wise to level via the main quest the 3 skill sets you care about the most, and then level the others for funsies on your off time. Color Me Black, you raise a really good point. A lot of ArcheAge is based around open PvP. So getting roasted close to your destination is real, is a real thing. A very common thing is open sea piracy. If you take a look, this area is all open sea. So's this. Including the outskirts of the islands. And let's say you've got a trade ship carrying 30 packs you've worked hard on. You're rolling through PvP turf, and enemy galleon and some harpoon clippers rolls up on you, destroys your ship, kills all your people, and then they take your packs. One of my favorite streamers, Pace, twitch.tv/Pace22, I think it is. He'll own people in PvP and just let their packs sink to the bottom of the sea, giving no fucks. One of the best, you can have custom art on your sails on your ships. And oh, you know we're gonna have some dope art. I mean, look at all the other shit Lewis has made. It's gonna be amazing. But their custom art on their sail just said thanks for the packs. Thanks for the packs. Honestly, like, I can't say enough good things about this game just because it's been in development so long. It's been so extensively tested in Korea and Russia already. It has such a cool community that I've experienced so far. And it has so much fun shit to do, as well as a focus on my favorite thing, being a PKer in MUDs from back in the day, PvP. That, like, I love ArcheAge, so. Hopefully you guys are learning enough about the game to help you make the decision. And hopefully you'll come join the Ollominati on Ollo here. The stuffed pepper opinion, since someone in chat asked what my opinion on stuffed pepper was, they're fucking delicious, man. Bell pepper stuffed with all sorts of various ingredients. Probably one of the best things to eat. That is true. As an elf, I can hold my breath longer than any other race. I can also swim faster than any other race. That's why I picked elf. Conservative cat, I've unfortunately never killed anyone in PvP. I haven't had a chance to get high enough level to, so I'm untested in battle. I'll probably wet my pants. You're asking if you should roll an elf or a Nuian. It depends on what you want to focus on. If you want to focus on crafting, and if you're planning on subscribing, roll Nuian, because you'll build structures faster and shit like that. If you plan on doing PvP adventures and shit on the open seas, I'd go elf. Yo, Mazo Ponku, if you're watching, can guilds have people from both continents in them, or do people who want to play with the need to roll Nui or elf? Beer o'clock. I want a beer. Yo, who's bringing me some beers? Oh, we're racing. We're racing. I'm winning. You guys are working hard, doing good work. I like it. I like it. Take a look at the trade pack, by the way. Different trade packs look different. So depending on what you're carrying, it'll look different. Apparently the Souls Reed dried food comes in bottles for freshness. Guilds can only have people from the same nation. So if you want to join the Ollominati, you will need to roll a Nui or elf. Pirates are a separate faction. Now here's another question. Are there pirate guilds? Because that means we'll need to have a sister guild for the criminals eventually. Or is it, if you're in pirate faction, you are a lone wolf. Which is it? Which is it? Could absorb some quests while we're headed to Crescent Throne here. Sucks you can't use these delicious portals all over the place. I have pretty good fashion going on for being a level 12 though, I gotta say. Now, I'm not really maximizing. I should be running some stuff on a farm right now, technically. But just, I'm just fucking around right now. So it's all good. Okay, so there are pirate guilds. But you have to do a lot of crimes to get there. I like that there's a hallucinatory animal named Lucius that you see throughout your career in ArcheAge. So we'll definitely have a crime guild. There is a judge and jury system in the game. When you do bad things, you leave behind evidence that people can report. Like little footprints or little blood stains, and then if enough people report you, you go on trial. If you go to prison and stuff enough times, then oh wait, I can't do his quest because it requires it's another little pack quest. Okay, it's cool, it's all good. But anyway, so we will have a sister guild for the criminals. I will probably wind up being a criminal, to be honest, in this game, so. But that's down the road shit. Right now, guild goals are just, let's get some level 50s in the house, and let's get, like, our shit together enough to start fucking with people. My goals on Ollo are to be a really fun guild to play with, first and foremost, but, to just troll people, mess with people, have a good time. Keep people on their toes, never knowing if we're going to actually help them or backstab them. Conservative, that's exactly right, dude. Yeah, I envision having, we have face people, you know? We have a legit cover side, and then we got the dirty deeds. So, headed over here to Crescent Throne. There's the airship station. Now, when we were playing last night, someone came into chat and told me there was a group of people, I think, landing rowboats with trade packs from the other continent on the shore here. And they're PvP flag when they do that, so I think they were getting wrecked. Is it a battle wolf right there? Looking good. Looking good. I love the aesthetic style in this game. It's a really cool fusion of Eastern and Western fantasy. And that's kind of a theme in the game. The Nui is the Western fantasy themed continent. And the Harani, that continent is Eastern fantasy themed. So they kind of cater to both styles, which is a smart move. So our next step is going to be to head to the top of this airship tower and wait maybe a long time for the airship. Should like alt tab and play like Luftrausers until it shows up, but I would be worried that ArcheAge would crash. So avoiding guards is a huge part of PvP, per what Mazo is saying in the chat. That's a huge part of it. Getting stealth, you know, taking shadow play and just grabbing stealth is almost worth it for the fact that guards will fuck you up. So if you want to appear, gank somebody, and then disappear, you really need to get a way to have a way to get aggro off of the guards. Otherwise, you will be fucked. But I mean, I got caught on that fucking dog. That's hilarious. I mean, I plan on going pretty ham on this game, as ham as my life will allow me. And I'm a big mud freak from back in the day. Love MMOs. Played a lot of rogue PvP and World of Warcraft. So I'm down to go ham on it. I want to figure out the best strats. I want to figure out the most fun strats. I want to scream more DPS at people on our GameVox server. That dude very rudely took the elevator. Isn't that a bitch? That's the airship we want, by the way. I've been here enough that I remember. Well, so we're gonna be waiting the maximum amount of time possible for the next airship, but that's okay. There are little telescopes here and there. I think one is at base level here. I'll check on the other side. Plus, I can give you guys a view. Here's the ocean. I'll show you. We're here. So we're looking out over the Yanese Strait here. This is the Yanese Strait, very beautiful. But there are telescopes you can look through, and they'll show you where the current carriages and airships are. But that one that just left is our guy, so we're gonna be here a minute. All right, the telescope on here is unfortunately at ground level, so let's come back up here and hang out. You can do all kinds of stuff while you wait. You can play your instrument. You can dance. Or you can just, you know, have a seat and enjoy the water, enjoy the view. Yeah, you can actually level up your instrument playing, write your own songs. While we chill, we can take a look. Here's the cash shop. You can change what you look like. Almost 100% cosmetic stuff, though. Here's you can buy an auction license, so that's kind of interesting. And I think that these credits, it's possible to earn them in game, but I'm not sure. Maybe not, but like that's craftable, for instance. So it's just a convenience to buy them instead of crafting them. So as far as I can tell, it's not really pay to win whatsoever. All this seems to be cosmetic stuff, like you can get a banjo. But I think these loyalty tokens come from being subbed. Every month you're subscribed, you get some loyalty tokens, maybe. I will admit the cash part of the game I'm not super familiar with, but that's mostly because you don't really have to be familiar with it to be successful in the game. It is purely kind of a cosmetic and convenience feature. Oh, and you can even sell cash up items on the auction house. That's cool. But we will be chilling here for a minute waiting for this airship. Every day you get 5 loyalty tokens that you're subscribed? Or just in general? Honor points are from PvP. Vocation badges are from crafting and gathering. Lots of beautiful numbers to feast your eyeballs upon. Well, hey, while we're chilling here for a second, let me show you this real quick. Lewis made me a switching servers animation for when I'm playing like DayZ and stuff. Check it out. What do you guys think of that switching servers little thing? I think it's perfect. It's like so simple, fits all the other theme of the stuff he's made me. It's right in there. So you can see the zone people are in. The class names are great. Ah, Festivore, rolling the Primeval. Excellent, excellent. Blighter. It's a one I'm not very familiar with. You're doing quests that give you Guild stars, but you only have one in your bag. Now you should have multiple, but make sure that you look in the bottom right hand corner of the icon. There's probably a number. You probably don't have just one. You probably have a couple. Gilded stars are a currency used to get crafting recipes and stuff like that from Mirage Isle, which is a trans-dimensional peaceful zone managed by the Daru interdimensional lizard dudes of high magical technology. The graphics in this game melt my mind though. It's probably one of the best looking MMOs I've ever seen. It reminds me a little bit of the graphical style of this MMO that came out, Vanguard, that no one played but it had a lot of potential. Yo, that airship weight though. You level by questing, and then yes, killing things as well. You also get XP for gathering trade components, crafting trade packs, etc. and so forth. Yeah, it's Fabulius, aka Bacon. Yo, you have a sick Bandana, dude. Where did you get that? Look at that bandana on your face. How did you get that? Last time I did this trade run on stream, we had a pretty big crew, and I'm so happy we got the guild formed already, man. That's hype. Yo, this is a good time. Y'all in the chat who are playing ArcheAge, would you give me your in-game name so I could add you to friends? Or even we could get you in the guild. I'm gonna take guildies off my friends list because there's no real reason. These should all be in the guild. Pretty sure. That way I can keep non-guild people on my friends list. Yeah, we're good. Excellent, excellent. Okay. But yeah, people who are trying to get guild invites, this is a great time for it. I think we can invite if you're offline, I'm not sure. But either way, you want to get that friends list action going on too. You sent me a friend request? I don't think I have one. Oh, there's no friend requests. If you add somebody, it doesn't even tell them about it. So, you actually have to add people back yourself manually, which I think is cool. Oh, you got it from some thieves? It's a drop? I want one. Abdulio. Okay. GPV, do you just want to get into the guild? Are you logged in right now? I think this is the chillest moment in the O show so far. We're literally sitting here and enjoying the ocean view waiting for an airship. I love it. You're 41st in queue? Alright. Why don't you'll be here soon. Why don't we add you to the guild once you log on? How many people do we have in the guild right now? 9. 6 out of 9. 9 members, you'll be the 10th. That'll be double digits. That'll be our first step to glory. First steps to glory. Let's my character's fashion is there. I mean, if you take a look at me, the fashion on me is real. I even have a custom scar. I made that scar. His eyebrows has like a shaved part, and I made the scar go through it because I'm a fucking genius, okay? Look at the clothing. I'm beautiful. Fabulius. Might have to get a guild stylist so that we can ensure that everyone is looking, you know, up to the standard of the Ollominati. I'm just saying. I'm just being realistic. The clouds even look really good. Dang. Beautiful. This airship takes a minute, so it really makes getting, you know, some of your own vehicle action appealing. What's funny is in this Blue Salt Brotherhood quest, the next quest is to do a trade pack the other way from Memoria to here to Crescent Throne. So they're like, oh, you just did a huge trade run. Do it again. But we probably won't jump right to that one, I don't know. I need to like gain some XP. Kill some things. Practice my combo timing. Yo, Bacon, you should come stand by me and like do pose or something, and they'll look like we're in like a rap video. We'll look cool. We're gonna hear this song a lot too. But I wanna enjoy the in-game music some tonight. I do have a merchant guard, and it is very important, honestly, especially when you're obviously moving through open PvP zones, to have a merchant guard. There we go. Ollominati recruitment poster. You can. I don't think you can view the airship schedule. But there is a telescope you can use to see if it's getting close. I mean, there might be a wiki with the schedule, but we showed up as it was leaving, so I know I have to wait here the maximum amount of time. Yeah, Mr. Gork, there's 160 different class combinations, but what I would recommend is just go on Archbase and pick a build. If you run the ArcheAge command, I'll give you a link to my build, and then you can find other builds on that same website. The airship, the actual journey is fast. That's why it's worth waiting for. It actually takes less time to wait for the airship, ride it, than it would to carry this trade pack myself all the way to Memoria. This is basically a quest for the game to teach you A, how trade packs work, and B, why it's so awesome to get a boat or other type of vehicle, because then this is a lot faster. GPV, the Ollominati, of course, are the best at chilling. We exist in a metaphysical infinite couch space. Yeah, I don't even have any coin purses to open. Damn. GPV, you're connecting, yay! If you put your in-game name in chat again, we'll get you into the guild, sir. I even like the font that they use in the game. Is that weird? If you just got comfy on the couch of infinite size, though, right now, just chilling, waiting for the airship so we can take this trade back to Memoria in Guayanid Forest. We're in Soulsreed Peninsula right now, so we'll be flying from here over Liliat Hills into Guayanid Forest. So if you have questions about ArcheAge, if you're new to the game, if you're trying to learn, this is a good stream for it. We'll get those questions answered for you. But other than that, sit back on the couch of infinite size. It is the O Show. Abdulio. Alright, let's see if I can get you invited here, sir. Wait, what? Oh. Got it already. Someone beat me to it. Roasted. Alright, cool. That's our 10th member. That's hype. 10 people in the guild. Now we need 10 times that. We'll be getting somewhere. Construct, the writing goes pretty well. I haven't been writing too much because it's been so hot. But I have like a finished book of poetry I'm going to be releasing sooner or later. And it has a companion that I'm working on. I have a graphic novel project, but that's kind of on hold until Lewis is finished with some school stuff. But I will have some writing stuff soon for people interested in that type of thing. Not a whole lot of overlap between video game content fans and fans of writing and literature, but there are probably like 3 or 4, so... Festivore, you have some extra facial bandanas? Yeah, I will take the most fashionable one. Gatsby, 10 people, Mega Guild confirmed. Agreed, sir. Hugest guild on Ollo already. Word up construct. Yeah, I'll definitely have a link. I'm gonna do, if I can, one of those things where it's a free download, or you can pay what you want for it. Yay, it's here. Now, one time when we were doing this trade run, I forget who it was, but somebody fell off right here. They fell off the bridge. And they couldn't make it back up the tower in time to get on the airship. So they had to wait again. Isn't that ridiculous? The rear of the ship here. Let's go on the prowl. That dude's name is Wahoo, and it's making me literally crave some Wahoo's fish tacos. That place is so good. Have you guys ever eaten at Wahoo's in chat? Yeah, the airships look amazing. Ah, dude, if you have access to Oahu's, try it out. Mazo, do you live in Colorado? That's one of the states me and Nicole are thinking about moving to. Right now we're thinking about, I think, probably the list would be Northern California, Oregon, Washington, or Colorado. No coincidence between those states at all. Dang, now I want some wahoos. I think I'm just hungry. I think everything sounds good right now. So if you look at the overhead map, this thing hauls ass. Take a look. We're zoomed out all the way and it's just like flying. If you look at the title of the airship too, it tells you the route. This is the Guayanid/Souls Reed airship, so we know this is the one we want. You live near the mountains of Colorado? That sounds amazing, dude. I think I'm pretty tired of city life. I think I'd like to live in a small city, a little more, even like the rural area outside a small city would be dope. You can see some ships off in the distance. Those are player-controlled ships right there. Oh, we're gonna have some ships in this guild. This is just the beginning. That's what's so hype. This game has a very strong feeling of progression. So, whereas you know now we're carrying shit on our back, having to take public transportation. Eventually, we're gonna be ruling the high seas. Wink, wink. You live in Washington? How are there all these people in my chat who live in states that Nicole and I are interested in moving to? Yo, someone just fell off the airship, RIP. That's so coincidental. Is it like a bunch of stoners watch my channel or something? That couldn't be it. You guys are not weeders. There's no way. Michigan? Yo, Michigan's a beautiful state. I have family in Lansing. Always enjoyed going up there in fall and winter and getting some weather. Man, Colorado I think would be a great place to live now that I think about it. I don't know. What I'm hype about is me and Nicole are really just letting the force decide, you know? Whatever fortuitously falls into our laps, that's what we're gonna do. You can see this is way faster than trying to carry this trade pack myself. Knock on Shrug, there are gliders in the game. I'll be getting a glider pretty soon and show it off to you guys. But yeah, that's one of the forms of travel. You can fly. Very low level. There are gliders that actually drop bombs from them so they can be used in PvP combat. You can shoot people off their gliders, so if they fuck around and fly over you too low, you can hit them with a ranged attack, and then they'll fall and take damage. One of the most hyped things about this game is the gliders. I love it. They did a great job implementing a fair flying mount. Because you can't glide forever, of course. And gliders are something you can craft and upgrade and what have you. I'm going to show you guys a good, awesome trick for new ArcheAge players to easily get the ultimate glider. It's not the best, which is funny because it's called the ultimate, but it is like 3 grades above what you are given by the main quest line, and it does make a big difference. And you can get it just with gold. You don't need anything else. Just as long as you have some gold, you can get an ultimate glider. Now we're flying over the Liliat Hills. These are player homes. That one, see, you can see the perfect difference. On the right is a Western style, the Nui. On the left is the Harani style. You can see the difference. So you got East and West, whichever one you kind of prefer aesthetically. Very awesome. Very awesome. And then this swampy forest we're heading into is the Elf starting zone, and that's the destination we're headed to with this trade bag. that Q salt. I'm glad there's a Q, to be real, because that means the game is popular. So I'm happy about the Q. My recommendation for Q is like, just keep ArcheAge running in the background, alt-tabbed in Q, because you know it's going to be hours. Like, I usually just log in the morning and let it chill. Like today, I got in Q about noon, and it took till like 6 to get in. But I know, you know, ahead of time I'm going to have to stream, so I just have it sit on my computer in Q all day. That's the strat. Just chill in Q in the background. Even play another game while you chill in Q. It's all good, Festivore. If you crash, you have a 10-minute window to log back in and be able to skip the queue. If you subscribe to the game, you get into a priority queue. Wink, wink. But ain't nobody got money for that right now. I'm impressed how many of you have hung in here on the Infinite Couch for the trade run. But I guess you guys are learning stuff about the game or something, I don't know. Steak, this is an MMO launch. I actually expect you to be mainlining energy drinks and coffee while you level 24/7 to get to 50 as fast as possible for the good of the guild. So I don't know what this sleep bullshit you're talking about is. Okay, color me black. Well, that's why I'm doing it, man. I know that tutorializing can be a bit tedious from time to time, but I personally get mad frustrated when I'm watching a stream and I'm like, I wish this person would just explain what the fuck they're doing. So I try to explain what the fuck I am doing. Steak, you took a shit during the trade run? You fucking disgusting animal. I want to make sure I actually get off the airship. Go. As you can see, there's player collision too. That's a nice thing in PvP. It's Flan, hello! Look, see, we're already the Ollominati. Everywhere I go, there's guild members, dude. Dude. So when you're selling these trade packs, if you're selling it on the Nui continent, I believe, you're looking for a gold trader, and I think on the other continent they're called resource traders, or maybe they're all gold traders, I don't know. But I'm gonna look at, do I have boob physics going on right now or not? We'll probably have boob physics when we talk to her. It actually costs 60 labor to sell the item too. So let's take a look. When you complete your trade run, you get your actual gold in 22 hours and you get 5% interest. This is your total possible price. And if you sold this farther away, this percentage would go up and you would get more. If I were to instead have crafted this and sold it on the auction house, someone else could have bought it, made the trade run, they get 80% of the profit, and I get 20%. And I do believe you get 5% interest on top of this. So it is a pretty decent amount of gold for the amount of work involved. But for a time investment, I think that you're a lot better off, you know, obviously not doing it one at a time, but being able to transport multiple trade packs at once. Because imagine if I had done this with a ship and I had 10, we'd be looking at 30 gold instead of 3 gold. So it adds up. But then again, you'd need all the labor to sell all those. So you really have to strategize, you know? So we sold the pack. I know, right? And we'll get our payment in the mail after a while. So that's a trade run. Voila. Now I think all my quests are actually now in Soul's Reed, right? No, I have some in Lilia, and I need to turn that in. So I'm gonna be heading back to Windshade now. But I'm gonna use my mount. Oh, you got a teleport? Baller? Actually, I have one too. Let me just demo it for the stream. Alright. So, I always forget about this. There's an item called the Book of Teleport, or the Teleport Book. Everywhere you visited, you can use a Hereafter Stone to open a world gate to teleport to it, and they stay open for 50 seconds, or 30 seconds. 60 seconds if you're 60 seconds if you're an occultist. And to use the portal, you actually jump inside of it. So he used his book to create a portal to Liliate Hills for me. I jumped through it, and now I don't have to ride my mount all the way there. I can just warp there. But you can't do that with a trade pack, otherwise it would invalidate the point. So here we are. Lovely, right? And I'm going to set my recall point right here. You took a shit off the side of the airship. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright, I'm gonna go turn in this next step of the trade quest real fast. I might as well set up something on the farm too. Probably not though. I don't have a lot of labor right now.
best can
Alright,
pull this kind of
so like I was saying, the next step in that quest is to actually create the trade pack in the elf zone and take it the other direction. But it's really easy for new players to skip these Saul's Reed Peninsula quests because you can kind of level past them and lily it. But I want to get as much XP as I can out of the quest line. So now I'm gonna head to Saul's Reed, and I think I can warp there for you guys to show it off. So when you want to teleport, you select your book. It's got a list of every recall point you've looked at, and in this case, I want to head to what town? I think I want to head to Lacton and go from there. So I bust open my teleport book, select Lacton. I like to open world gates in beautiful locations. Hey, it's Festivore, dude. It's an Ollominati party. Check it out. Let me look at your fashion, Festivore. Hold still. That is some fashion. Damn, you're looking good, man. I have to give Festivore best fashion in the Ollominati so far. Big ups. We trading? What are you giving me? I have to level up some to wear it. Let me pick. Which one do I want? Are they the same stats? No, no, no. Don't give me both of these. Don't give me both. Give me just the one on the left. I just want the one on the left. How about that? That looks like better stats for me. Can I have the one on the left? I don't want them both. Take this one back. Take it back. I just want the one on the left. That's all. Awesome. Now I can do it and not feel bad. Alright, thanks for the bandana, bro. I'll rock that once I hit 15. Yeah, I love that you jump through the portal itself, Color Me Black. I think that's one of the coolest things about the game. Alright, so I'm gonna go over here, open a world gate somewhere cool. How about over here up on this hill? It's only gonna be open for 30 seconds, but if you are an occultist, if you have the occultism skill tree, your world gates stay open 60 seconds. And you actually open your book and like read from it. The pages even have shit on them. What a shitty game. Warp that shit open. There it is. Hang on, can I do this? Ah, you can't backflip through. I tried. I tried to backflip through. Alright. So we're moving into the last hour of the stream here. I'm just going to spend the rest of the time leveling up so you guys can see my move set and that type of thing. Appreciate you guys chilling on the Couch of Infinite Size while we did that trade run, and I'm really happy that some of you learned a little bit more because you skipped the trade quest during the beta, which admittedly is very easy to do. But for now, I'm just going to do some more questing, hang out. As always, any questions, feel free to ask. If you want to join us, we're playing on Ollo. We are the Ollominati. I'm going to park my elk over here where he's safe. You can hang out with the Priestess of Nui.